What is up, YouTube? Okay, Breaker Mighty here with Beep Beep Vroom Vroom, my car movie review series. And today's movie we're reviewing is Taxi Driver from 1976. Probably the oldest movie I have reviewed so far. So, here we go. Wait a minute. Hold on. I've been hearing my whole life that this movie is like a really good movie. It's like one of the most iconic movies of all time. And hey, I see it. It's really good. It's a really good movie. Like, oh my god, like if you haven't seen Taxi Driver, go see Taxi Driver. Like it's just under 2 hours. It doesn't feel like, oh, okay, hold on. There's one of my gripes of the movie is it is very quiet and slow leading up. Like the first 40 minutes is just so, I don't want to say boring, but it is just like kind of slow and just like, all right, what's going on here? What's happening? Like I really was like, let's get it moving. The 1 hour mark, hey, we hit it. We hit it. We hit it. You're in the movie. So I know it sucks to say like, oh, you only gotta get through the first hour. Like, trust me on this. Trust me on this. Also, growing up, I heard like older people be like, oh, I have a crush on Robert De Niro, and I'm like, that old motherfucker from Meet the Fockers. Like, what? Like, you have a crush on him? Like, what? I don't see it. Like, I don't see it. I see it in this movie. This guy has charisma, and it just shows, and he's like 26, he's supposed to be 26 in the movie. How old was he acting wise? Because, like, you know how, like, teenagers are played by adults? Like, what about 26-year-olds? I don't know. We're gonna look this up really quick. But I do really like this movie. I do want to showcase on the score just a little bit. I love the score. I feel like I've heard that, like, that melody or that little idea of music, like, and it's like, like, you know what I mean? I really like it, and I feel like I've heard it somewhere. Like, maybe there's some TV shows or some movies that did, like, little call-outs to it. I really feel like that way. And, oh, I need to look up that song. Okay, that song. Music. Okay, music. We were going to look up Robert De Niro's age, but hey. Oh, Late for the Sky from Jackson Brown. Hey, that song was in the movie, and I think it was really well earned. Because, like, most of the movie is just score. But in the one moment where it's, like, an actual, like, rock song, pop song or whatever for the time, it really was well fitted. And I didn't feel like it was out of place or anything. That's awesome. I did like that a lot. That was really cool. Anyway, moving back. Oh, no, hold on. We're going to look up Robert Downey Jr.'s. Or not Robert Downey Jr., Robert De Niro. Robert De Niro's age. Okay. Quick math. Okay. Copy. Alright. So, okay. What else did I want to say? Okay. One line I thought was funny. So, like, Robert De Niro's character, Travis, goes to one of his coworkers because he's just been seeing a lot of crazy shit in the past couple of nights. Also, he got the job because he has insomnia. Because he's a fucking Marine veteran. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Like, the more I learn about history, the more I'm like, hey, man, go to therapy. And therapy didn't exist back then. Well, it did, but, like, it was so well scrutinized. You know what I mean? 1973. He was 33. Filming that movie. Okay, so he's playing a 26-year-old. 7-year difference. Not bad. But still, like, I was like, okay, I see it. I see why all the females and other people are like, I really have a big crush on Robert De Niro. And I'm like, I don't see it. But I only knew him from Meet the Fockers and other places when he was old. But in this movie, he's kind of charming. He's kind of charming, just saying. Also, wow, great director. Amazing director. Who directed this movie? I don't know. Like, Martin Scorsese directed this movie. You know, the guy who said all those Marvel movies are just like theme park attractions. Look at it now. The tables have turned, or whatever. The turntables have timed, or whatever you call it. What the fuck? So, and like, I remember everyone was so outraged over that comment. Look at the Marvel movies now. You're not so outraged about that comment now. Like, earlier, yeah, but like, now? Make it make sense. Anyway, also, what the fuck? Jodie Foster is 12 years old in this movie? She's playing a prostitute. She's playing a sex worker. A sex worker. At the age of 12, though. At the age of 12. Is she 12 in the movie? I don't think so. We don't know, though. Also, I heard behind the scenes that the shots where she's kissing the pimp or whatever, it's not really her, it's her older sister that looks a lot like her and is like, maybe like, I think she was 22 at the time. I don't know. Or maybe she was like 19. She was old enough to be legal enough to mac on an old person. I don't know. Or someone of legal age. And it's not creepy and gross. Thank you, Martin Scorsese, or whoever the producer was, to make that logistics happen, I guess. That's awesome. For the 70s? Hey, big up. I had to keep reminding myself every time I watch this movie, like, hey, it's the 70s. They don't have cell phones. Nope. They don't have social media. Nope. It's so weird that I, like, deprogram my brain just to watch a movie. Be like, all right, deprogram. Oh, less technology. And I'm like, why don't you do this? Well, they can't. So it just removes a lot of that, like, battle of, like, you're a dumbass, but, like, it makes sense in the story or in the time. What didn't make sense to me is, like, and I do recognize it. I do recognize it full force. Like, when I was watching it, I was recognizing it, but also at the same time, I was just like, maybe it's not it. But then I was watching, like, reactions, reviews, and everyone's just like, yeah, the character's fucking racist. He's so fucking racist. I was like, I didn't see it. Like, weird. Like, I don't know. I did see, like, oh, why did you choose your first kill as a black man? Yeah, that's when I saw it. But then, like, I didn't see any outward aggression towards black people at all. Right? Like, maybe it was internally, but, like, we didn't hear about it either. I don't know. He did kill a black man at his first kill. I don't know. Three total kills. I think 3.5, 4. But 3 total kills. His first kill was a black man just trying to rob a bodega. And he just shot him because he was shopping in the other corner of the store. So he just like, bam! Killed him. Whatever. I don't know. Like, I just don't get it, like, how the reactions and reviews are, like, harping on the racism thing. I don't know. It's a little... I recognize it, but... Also, it's really weird watching the Joker and then watching this movie because the Joker borrows heavily on this movie. Heavily. Like, so heavily. And then goes a step too far. Or two. Anyway, so it's a little weird, I guess. It's a good movie. I love this movie. This movie's a great movie. Would I watch it again? Yeah, I would watch it again. Is it my favorite movie? Is it my top 10? My top 50? Definitely not. I definitely have more favorited movies, but I do recognize its artsmanship and craftsmanship of filmmaking, I guess. Yeah, the direction's great director. What? This is Martin Scorsese. Come on. Anyway, that's my movie review of Taxi Driver. Definitely go see it. Music's so good. Anyway, Breaker Mighty, car movie review series. Bye.